welcome to Southern Girl Knits, episode 25. I can never remember which way is backwards. So, welcome back. I'm trying to sit farther away from the camera because you always get like close-ups of my face. When I'm recording, I see a much wider picture, but then I go back and watch the episodes and I realize that like I'm all up in your face. So I'm trying not to be. So yeah, you'll notice I'm wearing long sleeves. It's cold here. It's like 50 something degrees. It's craziness. It's like rained for a month. Our yard looks like a jungle. It's so bad. But we live in a subdivision, so everybody's yard looks like a jungle. So, let's see. What has been going on since I've seen you guys last? It's been crazy busy still. It's the end of the year, school year for us, so it's just like, yeah, there's always something going on. There's projects to be completed. There's award ceremonies to attend. Trying to remember if, I don't think I did. Lainey had her speech and debate award ceremony since I saw you last. I didn't get any good pictures. Sorry. But it was awesome. It was great. Those speech and debate kids are awesome. They're so funny. At one point, something happened and the lights went out while we were there. And bless their hearts, they all like turned on their phones and just started singing. That's the kind of kids these are. They're so awesome. I love their love for life. The fact that they're okay just singing and making it go until the lights come back on. Not a lot of kids have that amazing of a self-esteem at that age. It's pretty awesome. So, oh, by the way, for those of you who are new, I'm Tish. Or as my daughter does it, yeah. I get that a lot. I'm like, you look nice today. What is that? So you can find me on Ravelry as TishKnits33, and you can find me on Instagram as TishKnits. And I have a 14-year-old daughter, so I talk about her a lot. I had a whole thing. We had the Greek Food Festival, which I'll tell you about. But at that, I had to learn the proper way, the new proper way to take a selfie. And it involves like tilting the camera a certain way and you only get like half your face in it. I don't know. I was trying to take a picture and she's like, no, Mom, that's not right. See if I can find it. We had to have this whole thing. It was, yeah. Yeah, here it is. There's a certain way you have to do this. So it's all about the tilt of the camera. I'm thinking that being 14's got to be hard. Right? So anyway, yes, we went to the Greek Food Festival in Little Rock. It's at the Greek Orthodox, I think there's another word in there, but it's the Greek Orthodox Church in Little Rock. And their food festival, it gets bigger every year. It's awesome. I have great pictures and video. I'll stick them on at the end for you guys. The kids had so much fun. We got to eat gyros and kebabs and a lot of other things that I don't know how to pronounce. There were these fried dough balls dipped in honey with like this cinnamon sugar over them. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And of course we got the baklava. Got tons of baklava. And then I had this thing that was like spinach and onions and feta wrapped in like phyllo dough and then baked. Oh my gosh. Oh, the food was wonderful. It's amazing. And they had dancers and performers. And then, of course, we did the tour of the church, which was just always amazing because it's gorgeous. Oh, my gosh. It's so beautiful. And so, yeah, we had a really good time. Like I said, busy time of the year. Yeah, it really is. So, still haven't gotten a lot of knitting done. Or rather, I have. It's just on the same projects, you know? It's kind of like, it's that season of my knitting where it feels like I'm knitting on the same things over and over again, but not getting anything done. So I picked up my stitching from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery that I've been working on. And I think the last time you guys saw it, I was way down here somewhere on this little frame. So I've got this little guy. I'm about to complete him. I have very little left to complete this little guy here. And then I'm going to go up a row and start the top. So he's plugging along when I feel like picking up my needles. A lot of times, the funny thing is I'll find myself stitching more after I've watched Karen from Round the Twist, because she's doing, I'm not sure which one she's doing, but she's doing one of the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries. And is hers the once, maybe hers is the Once Upon a Time sampler? Because mine's the Storytime sampler. But anyway, seeing her progress makes me want to work on mine, which I guess kind of is like the whole point of podcasts, maybe. We watch each other for inspiration. We watch podcasts for inspiration. I just realized my hair is doing all kinds of weird curly things. So what happens when the humidity goes crazy? It's like all rainy and wet and cold, and yeah, my hair is nuts. You're just going to have to love me through it. Love me through the crazy, right? So, let's see, what else? I'm thinking about casting on another Callimetry. Oh, yeah. That is this little guy. It's a headband. It has a button with a buttonhole. So it looks like this. It's basically just a bunch of short rows. You cast on, and then you just do a bunch of short rows, and you cast off. You don't even really have to leave a spot for, like, you don't have to make a buttonhole. It just kind of makes itself with the short rows. And I love this little guy. It's a nice little headband. So I'm thinking I want to cast on another one of these. And I was thinking about using my hand spun to do it with, because it's kind of sparkly and fun. So I'm thinking that might be next up. I'm not sure. I'm kind of toying around with it. I'm kind of not wanting to put anything else on the needles because I need to get something off. I worked on Will's hat some more. This is the one that's going to be the slouch hat. You can see it has grown quite a bit and still isn't to the point where I need to start casting off. It still needs to grow some more. All of my children with their Scottish heritage, they have really large heads. They get it from their dad. So on a normal person, this would probably already be to the point where it was slouchy enough and I could bind off. But no. I feel like I'll be knitting on that forever. But at least it's a fun, easy knit. You know, part of the reason why I haven't picked this guy up in a couple days is because of the simple fact that I finished Supernatural. What? Yes. Oh my gosh, I finally finished it. I say that. The season finale came out last night? Tonight? It's Thursday here, so I don't watch it live, so I honestly have no clue when the show comes on live. So I've got the season finale for season 10 to watch. And that's it. I feel like I've been released. I'm released back into the wild of Netflix. So yeah, I have no idea what to watch. So suggestions? Suggestions? Yeah, I could take some suggestions. Although I do need to get caught up on, have I caught up on Downton Abbey? I'm not sure. I need to check that out. I like Downton Abbey, so I need to make sure I'm caught up on that. Let's see, what else? Like I said, I haven't gotten a lot of knitting done. Oh, Will was also homesick for like a week. Poor boy, caught a stomach bug. Then I caught the stomach bug, which is abnormal because usually I don't catch what the kids have. I guess with them, I already caught it all years ago and have an immune system. But the stomach bug, not so much fun. He was home for a week, and then it took me down pretty hardcore. So, and you think with, like, oh, you know, if I would just have some sick time, I would just sit on the couch and knit away because I wouldn't have anything else to do. And, yeah, it doesn't work like that. When you're sick, you're just like, no. I didn't want to do anything. So, but I have picked up my lovely Little Prince socks and gotten farther along on those guys. In fact, I am probably only about a half an inch from from finishing or starting the toe decreases. And both socks are at the same point. And I just love these. I love these little guys. These are the opal in the Little Prince colorway. This is the lamplighter one. I think there's like 6 to choose from. And I'm knitting these on the Nova Platinas, size 1s. Are these zeros? They are US size 1, 2.25 millimeter. So these guys are chugging along. See, everything's like almost at that point. Like everything I'm knitting's like right there at the end and almost done. But I can't seem to quite get anything done. I think that's the worst when you get it all towards the end and it's like, seriously? And then having a kid homesick and then all the stuff we have going on and it's just like, ugh, my knitting time's being sucked away from me and it makes me sad. We've also kicked off, like I told you last time, we've kicked off registration. Oh, wait, no, last time it was before we kicked off. Registration has kicked off for the Arkansas Fiber Fest. Yay! There's still classes available, so get out there and register. It's arfiberfest.com. So I've really been busy with that too because, yeah, a lot goes into planning one of these things. So we've got great teachers this year. Elizabeth Green Musselman is our main teacher and keynote speaker. So, yeah, come see me. That would be awesome. Everybody needs to come to Arkansas once. It's beautiful. And we're having it in Hot Springs, which is gorgeous. It's amazing. It's actually one of those places where you could come and bring your family because they would have a lot to do while you're kind of taking classes and looking around the vendor hall because Hot Springs is Hot Springs. It's historic. It has all the bathhouses, all the, you know, it's awesome. It's beautiful. Wonderful hiking. Like if you're into hiking, if your family's into hiking. I know there's a couple of ladies in my knit group that come and will come shop, take a class or two, but then they'll spend the rest of their time hiking. It's gorgeous. And we're having it in September, which is a great time of year because, you know, not too hot, not too cold. Nice time. So come see me. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you about? I finished the book that I was telling you about, The Forgotten Seamstress. Really good book. Super cute. I guess cute's the wrong way to describe it. It was good. Yeah, it was good. I like the way they ended it. It was very intriguing. Remember how I told you she was weaving together a story and then it was like, yeah, at the last minute, you're literally like the last chapter, you're like, ah, that's awesome. I love books like that. So now I'm in a book funk. I need a book recommendation. I need Netflix recommendations and I need book recommendations. Yes, send them my way. Also, I want to do a super duper prize giveaway for you guys. I'm not sure what the prompt for it will be yet. We'll have to come up with something. I'll have to come up with something good. So it might take me a day or two to get it on the Ravelry group. Or we might do this one through Instagram. Somebody was, Stacy from Mustache Podcast was telling me about doing a Instagram giveaway. But I'm not sure how that works yet. Like, I don't know how they do it. I might have to text her and get some information on how to do it because this is going to be a really good giveaway. Remember last week I was telling you about the wonderful package that I got in the mail with all the wonderful goodies? Well, I want to share those with you. So I want to share the Knit Pick Stroll. Isn't that pretty? I love those colors. It is there a name for this one? Yes. Golden Glow Tonal. Good name. I like that. And there is, 462 yards. That's a lot. That would make a very nice pair of socks or even a shawl. Yeah, that would be really cool. And I'm going to put in the Knit Picks needles to go with it. These are size 0, 32, the fixed circulars, 32-inch fixed circulars. Size 0, 2.0 millimeter needles. But also, I went and got this for you guys. Yes. One skein, sock yarn, one skein wonders. That way, if you, because there's a lot of yardage in that tonal, that's 462 yards, so you might not want to make a pair of socks. You might want to make a nice shawl. And this book has it. It has some socks, it has shawls, it has scarves, it has a lot of baby things, all kinds of fun stuff. Ooh, it even has fingerless mittens. So it has a little bit of it all. So, fun times, right? Yay! So I will figure this out this week and start it. I'll let you know on Ravelry if it's going to be an Instagram giveaway, if I'm smart enough to figure out how to do an Instagram giveaway. If not, it's just going to be on the Rav group. So if you're not on the Rav group, come join. It's Southern Girl Knits, and come join the group. It's a great group. It's really awesome. Great people in there. Everybody's super friendly. Will answer any questions that you have. I think that's all that I have for you guys. Hopefully, I will have more. Summertime is starting, and I've only been recording since September. So I've never had to record during the summer. And, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 kids. So I'm not sure how recording's going to go when they get out of school, which is in like 2 weeks. So I'm not sure how to handle that. We're just going to take it as it comes. We will see. I will not abandon you guys. Not happening. Not quitting the podcast. It may just like slow down over the summer, and there might not be as many episodes during the summer. But I will definitely not be abandoning you guys. I might just start recording outside. That way. Okay, my camera cut out, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work or how this is going to go, if I can splice this together or not. I guess we'll see. But I was at the end anyway. So I will see you guys next time, and don't forget, always be awesome. Bye, guys.